Hello, everybody! Welcome to Marquee Gaming today, as we are here for our 99th session of Mystical Mishaps. We have to be separate, though. I'm so sad. I don't get to see these people directly in front of me. I have to look at a screen to see them. So sad. We had a great time last week, being in person. It was so much fun. Got a group picture together. It was the best.
So fun.
But we are still playing D&D, though. We're not going to let miles and miles and miles and state borders interrupt our playing D&D. So we're going to keep playing. And yeah, definitely excited to be back. And glad you all could join us as well. And as I said in my going live little note, it's our last double-digit session.
I
was just thinking that.
Pretty exciting. Pretty exciting.
Pretty cool.
But why don't we go ahead and get our player introductions going, and then we can play the session. So Rachel, let's start with you.
Hi, I'm Rachel, also known as Pip in the chat. Yeah, I stream art. I'll probably stream tomorrow. It's been a little bit because we had some different streams last week. Kelly and I finished up Secret Shadow Ranch. The VOD's
We were very useless when we were together. We're like that's gonna be possible because we were too chatty, and so that went way longer than we thought it would.
We told Mark it should be more than an hour and a half, and it was probably 3.5.
Oh, it was a full stream, like a full stream.
Because I don't know, I was getting really distracted. I was kind of just click. I don't know, it was a fun time, but it was.
We would take the mouse from each other and half finish puzzles.
Yeah, that bead sorting puzzle was awful too, because it was done wrong the first time. Because that was a long puzzle. It
was so bad. Yeah. Okay, we were on that for 20 minutes. Yeah. So check out the VOD if you want to just see us being a little spacey. It's always entertaining. I would assume.
And the villain being scary.
The villain's awful. The last, at least in the very least, check out. Face. I am? Oh.
Oh. Hiding behind Eleonora. There you go.
I know, I'm scared. No, in the very least, check out the last 10 minutes because it's horrifying. So
there's a clip. If you want to see that too. It's pretty great.
There's also a clip. Yeah, and then so our stream is tomorrow though, 3:30 CST. And in this game I'm playing Eleonora. She is level 7 warlock, and she's pretty mad, I guess. I don't know. I don't really know how to describe her right now. There's a lot
jazzed up.
She's jazzed up.
And she's pretty.
Jazzed up.
What?
Just leave it at that. And she's pretty.
She's pretty too. Even like this, I would say she's still pretty, sort of.
I say that with my cats all the time. I always am like, and she's pretty too, is what I always say. Because she's kind, she's sweet, and she's pretty too. And so we can say that for she's jazzed up and she's angry and she's pretty too.
There you go. Perfect. Our second player is Callie. We miss greatly.
Miss you guys. I am back in California in this time zone, feeling like it's 7:06, which isn't that much different than being 5:06 right now in my time zone, but it feels like I don't know, I'm still there. I had such a good time. It was so fun playing in person. I'm sad that we can't do it more frequently, but maybe we can in the future. Who knows? So yeah, it'd be fun. But I am Kelly and I play Winnie. She is a level 6. I was just a level 6 cleric. That'd be crazy. Level 6 monk and level 1 cleric. And he's hoping to maybe be a level 2 cleric soon. Maybe after a big battle. But yeah, I think she's feeling kind of in disbelief but excited that we did a big thing that we were wanting to do for a really long time. So I think that's exciting.
Heck.
We have momentum that hopefully it's not going to be because I feel like it's been like that our progress has been and then going 5 different directions. I feel like now we finally have some momentum. So I'm hoping we can ride that to another task.
Another 5 directions.
Another 5 directions and get something done in about another 100 episodes.
We will see.
That's all. Anyway.
Awesome. Third player tonight, we got Ashley.
Hello, I'm Ashley. I make art too. I'm posting a little cryptid forest this week on my Instagram, so that should be pretty fun. I'm playing Euphemia. She's our human druid. She is in shock right now, I think would be the most accurate one-word description. that we just did so many things. I'm expecting a lot of other feelings to hit once we get over that. It'll be a good, interesting time. I'm excited for the swamp and for Lucy and all these discussions.
Oh yes, of course. And
With my
then
girl, Lucy.
yes, here. And our fourth player, who we also miss, got to come visit us last week. We got Mike.
Hello, everyone. My name is Mike, also known as Bardic Dice, here on all the socials. And my shins are okay. They're not as cramping anymore from all the driving and just being dehydrated, because that's what I was. Anyways, there's this thing. Anyways, I'm distracted. There's something wrong with my background and it's bothering me. Anyways, hi. It's gonna be a fun time. Yeah, it was a great session. And this just feels weird. This doesn't feel like the same game. I don't know why.
I
So
know.
it's gonna take a second to
Where
merge the
are we?
timelines, right? Yeah, what is this? But I am playing Davro Burza, who's got his voice back. He's level 7, level 4 artificer, level 3 wizard. He's got the spices right now. He's like ready to run around and kill some things and find some stuff. And like when a dog starts like spacing around and like the zoomies, and yeah,
Yes.
I feel like that's where Dav's at right now. But he's been wrong about everything, even about thinking that they can defeat these guys. So I don't think he fully is accepting this is over yet, but we'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah. Center in the break right there.
We do share a Discord, and it's called The Tavern. If you guys want to join that, you can pop in there, head over to the Mystical Mishaps channel, go post gifts during the session, funny comments, make your own images, which we've had some people do. And there's lots of other great things to see in there as well, other people's art. A little bit above that, I put Ashley's website. You can check that out as well. And she posts in the tavern her art, and there's a lot of awesome, fun people in there as well. So you can check those out there. If you missed a session and want to catch up, YouTube and podcast forums, there is those. I posted a short this week too. I haven't done that in like a year. I was looking at the last time I did it was like a year ago. So there you go. Look at that. A short is now
Finally
out there.
got some inspo.
Crazy. And yeah, I'm Mark, the Dungeon Master, and I don't know. I was cutting foam a lot today. I was cutting a lot of foam. That was a big project
He was
this
out
past
there
week.
for like 2 hours.
I
at
think I've
least.
spent probably 6 hours cutting foam in the past week, just in this project. It's
like
been a lot of time.
piles and piles of foam.
It is little tiny bricks, and it's been
Oh, goodness.
so much. It's been fun.
So much cutting.
But yeah, I'm ready to play D&D today. Hope you all are as well. So we're going to run our intro. Hope everything still works. And get into the session after that. Be back shortly. All right, we're back, everybody, and ready to begin our session this day. Why don't we get into our recap? Oh yeah, I gotta turn on all the things. I haven't had to turn these on for a long time during the intro.
We've been-
Forgetting.
Crazy.
We haven't
Not a
even really
lot.
needed to access our character sheets all that much. So like I was looking
Yeah.
at it being like, huh.
Interesting.
How do I do this? Okay.
What is your character?
Our players, though, last week for our live in-person session, they were trapped inside of a nightmare gem, something, I don't know what it is. It's weird. They're trapped inside of it, and
You don't know what it is.
I have no idea what that was. That was such a weird thing, guys. What a trip.
Whatever that was.
But the party, they were inside of that, and they were on this kind of floating landmass where there was some crystals that were sparking and sending this purple energy towards the center crystal. And they figured out that they could avoid the nightmares that were there and take control of the smaller gems and fight back and use them to destroy the center crystal. And with that, they escaped from this nightmare gem, found themselves back in the swamp with the coven nearby. One of the coven seemed to have fallen from the gem exploding in her face, and the others were fighting. Euphemia got some words now in Sylvan that she heard, which was a nice little addition for her new feat she got. But they began fighting the coven and the blight that the coven spawned upon them. And during that time, Eleonora has claimed a soul of a hag. So big thumbs up for her.
Yay.
And they were working to take down the last remaining hag that was there. And just short of being able to take it down themselves, it looked like it was about to flee, but an arrow flew in from the swamp, and a soul got removed from that hag as well. And they found out that Lucy had been nearby. And that's where we're going to pick up, is Lucy's kind of walking in, said good job to all of you, and she begins to approach. Let me get her NPC art up. And yeah, I was going through my stuff this week, and I found dice that were like perfectly looking for mishap stuff. So I pulled these out today
Yes.
to use these as
They're
my
cool.
dice, because they're
Those are very
mishappy.
cool.
Were
Right,
those
so-
the ones I gave you because I had extra?
You might have. I was like, when did I get
think
these?
so.
I don't remember these
Those
dice,
used to be my Nyla dice when I did Curse of Strahd.
That's
but that's
Mm.
fun. Now I have mishaps dice.
Yeah.
It'll be fun to use these.
They've been renamed.
Yes.
But let's see what we got for redemptions that came in. Wow, we have a lot of hella jokes from Rachel streams I had to mark off there. Okay. We got Mike, Ashley, Kelly, and Rachel all with your advantage dice.
Yay! Thank you.
What are these? I haven't had them for a couple sessions.
Yeah.
And a chat blessing as well. We'll roll. That goes to Mike.
Wow! Make shot for the ones.
And then a super raise. Let's do that. The first super raise with the mishaps dice rolled
Super raise.
pretty high, actually. Really jumps up on you there.
Prize there.
Can we redeem these to like our bosses? Hey guys. So the chat said I need a super raise. I'm sorry. They've
Super
agreed.
raise.
Just the rules.
You also don't want like a super lower though.
Hey, look,
would
it's
be
all
bad.
fair game
Yeah.
in Love and War.
No.
You
I
made
think I
me
got a
happy
little bit of
hanging
I got a little
out.
charisma on my side. I can get people to like me.
Let's roll the dice. Oh, you lost $3 an hour.
Oh my god, that'd be
No.
horrible.
Yeah, but we got a rate of
Fair's
100
fair.
people. You got a $100 bonus today.
Hey.
All right. But yeah, all of our players have certain things I sent them to that I'm just going to remind them that they are there. They're also all under at least one level of exhaustion. Dav has only one, Eleonora has 2, and Witty and Euphemia have 3 levels of exhaustion at this point.
Oh.
You guys feel like you have been not well taken care of for at least a little bit of time. Probably a few days at least, you'd guess. But yeah, that's the situation you're in right now. And we'll pick up. You guys are in the swamp there, standing over the remaining corpses of the blight creatures that were there just kind of fall to the ground as the hags were slain. And again, that washing relief over the swamp happened once that last one was removed.
Did just Euphemia feel that, or did everyone feel that?
I'd say Euphemia's in tune with it, so I'd give it to her. But
Okay, I just wanted to make sure, like, if we were operating off of that too or not.
Okay.
There's like a visual, like, sort
Yeah,
of
like
moment.
the sun like comes through the branches.
Is that a
and-
unicorn? Yeah.
A swamp unicorn, the mythical creature of the swamp.
Dav, after sending his, I think it was a magic missile, was running and dashing to the backside of the hut to see if he could find any of our stuff or anything.
and all the stuff was sitting on a bench there. Found that.
So I'll take like a moment to like put it on and then come out the other side, like with his stuff on. And like, is there anything else? What's going on? Is everybody clear? And he's like just like full Iron Man, like on the watch.
Can I examine the dead, like the hag that has the gem in her face? Like, can I just make sure she's? I think I'm like worried she's not actually like dead or something. Can I like check
Well, the
her
one on the
out?
steps that was already down when you got
Yeah, I
there.
think
Yeah.
Eleonora would like, be looking at that first before she like goes to talk to Lucy. But
Sure.
I think Lucy's making her way over to us anyway. So
Yep, she's walking in. You two can roll a medicine check if you'd like to.
Oh, I got a nat 20.
Of course.
I don't think I have anything to help.
Just
I
keep it
know
going,
what's
just
going
keep it
on.
going.
oh wait, we're to roll at disadvantage though.
You do have
Yeah.
disadvantage.
Oh, that's right.
Okay,
Both
never
of us
mind.
do.
Oh, we do. In that case, it's
Four.
way worse.
Sorry.
Oh, that's 10.
So sad.
Yes, all of you are at disadvantage with those levels of exhaustion.
Right.
I forgot.
So what did you get again? Sorry.
4.
10.
4 and 10.
Yeah.
Well, there are all these kind of black gemstone shards that are just impaled in the face and torso and like all over the body of this hag. So you'd guess she's dead. She doesn't look like she's moving.
Can I take
step
like a
away
shard
from
of?
her and I. Sorry.
Sorry. Good. You go first.
Well, you could do it while I'm stepping away. I'm stepping away and shooting her with Eldritch Blast.
Okay. Yeah. You fire on a corpse and it just gets hit and that's it.
Okay.
I thought I saw to move.
Can I take a bit of like? Can I find not even necessarily in her, but like even around? Can I find a bit of like the shard of the crystal and like kind of wrap it up in something like and take it with me? I just want to like.
Yeah. So
To be honest, I want to
there's
examine it
pieces all over
later
the
when I have.
place. Yeah.
Okay, when I'm not as exhausted, I want to like examine it, but yeah, I actually might try looking at it now and just taking it with me. But can I like examine the crystal and see if I notice anything about it that seems like, I don't know, like what it looks
Sure.
like, a type of stone or like the consistency, like just kind of what I notice about it.
Yeah, go ahead and give me an investigation roll. Remember disadvantage because of exhaustion.
Yeah. Not too much. Oh, I don't have anything to help me with investigation, do I? Do I have any? Nope. Okay, it's gonna be just a 9 then.
Okay. It's a rather dark looking gem to you. There's not much
Okay.
else you pick up about it, but you don't see any more of that like purple energy that was in it before when you last saw it.
Mhm.
But it is just this strange black type of gemstone. Not really even like you can see that much into it right now. It's pretty dark.
Okay. In that case, I'll just wrap it up in like, I don't know, like something in my bag, like a shirt or something I'm not wearing, and just kind of wrap it up and keep it like safe in my bag, but not let it like necessarily touch anything.
You
I
don't
just want
have
to
your
make sure
bag
it's like.
currently. Just...
Oh, that's right. Okay, I'll take it. I'll put it in my pocket, or I don't have pockets. I have underwear. I'll put it in my underwear for later. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Yeah,
No,
Dav will,
I'll just keep it in my hand. I'm not putting it in my underwear.
Dad sees Eleanor shoot the Eldritch Blast and like just shoots the thing like with her at the same time, and then looks over at Winnie and he like points at his stuff and then points over. Didn't find any of your stuff there.
Wait, so there's
What?
our stuff over there? Wait, say it again.
Yeah, no. There's nothing over
Okay.
there.
Now, okay, I guess can I like look around actually too, and like, do I see any other hags or anything like scary watching me?
Roll perception.
Oof. Okay, we start off a 4 and a 9. So I have 8. That's all I
Okay.
got.
You
I'm
do
kind of
not
like
see anything
looking
else
everywhere, though.
besides Lucy, who's walking in very obviously, kind of like watching you guys all like run around as she's approaching, just kind of like rude. I'm. Hello.
Oh,
Hey, Lucy, we had that though, but I.
oh, Lucy. Thank you. Oh, was there something behind you? No, all right.
What?
Oh, no,
There
and
was
when you
one
said-
left. There was one left, so I don't know where she is.
Yeah, she ran off somewhere. As soon as that gem came rising up out of the ground, she took off.
I think Winnie at that point would kind of take off and start doing a perimeter around like the area and like just searching, I think, and like looking around. And I think I would
Yeah,
like
she's
not even
gone.
stay for the conversation. I think I'm
She's
just
gone.
Oh, okay. And she's still, I think I'm still gonna be looking around, like, I don't know.
Are you four all right?
No.
You need something.
Nah.
Oh,
Yes.
While everybody else is running around, can I go look at the hag? That looked like Maribel. That's what I was gonna do while Lucy's walking
yes,
up.
you can. What are you looking for specifically? Anything particular, or just
I think
looking at it?
mostly the sun is crazy. I think I'm mostly just looking her over to see if it really looks like it could be her, or if it was like a disguise that came off, or anything like that. I would like drop down next to her, in the on the walkway and
Give me
really
a
be thorough.
perception roll for this.
Okay. I'm gonna use my reroll
All right.
because that disadvantage is
Burn it
real
early.
painful.
Right.
Yeah. That's a 10.
Okay. So, I mean, your sister was what, 5 when
6. Yeah.
six when she
Little.
was gone. Very young child. This looks like an old woman in appearance.
Okay.
But there are
Okay.
certainly features that resemble Maribel to you.
Okay. Oof. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna sit there with her. I'm not gonna say anything right now, but I'm kind of just like going over her face, and I think she's just kind of stuck there. She's sort of ignoring everybody else and all of their stuff.
Chat blessing. Let's roll that real quick. Hey!
Wow.
Yeah, Lucy's
there,
just standing there with like her hands on her hips, just like looking at you all, going in different directions. What were you saying, Mike?
thank you. Oh, sorry. What?
My thing was really quick. I was just you do notice Dav's in a weirdly cut mix of corset and his normal night clothes. It's like cut together,
You're
but
not
it's
in a
still just.
corset, Mike.
Didn't he keep his?
No, it
It
magically
changed
changed back into your
Oh,
clothes.
I thought it stayed the same. Okay, gotcha. Well,
No,
then his
I
is
think
just cut
we
up.
said
Then.
that it transformed back to your shredded tiny
Yeah.
whiteys because
Yeah,
you like cut
it
them
was
up
like,
like
dang.
with them as like corset. Yeah.
I thought it stayed the same. My bad.
No, I
No,
wasn't gonna
it
like say
changed.
the whole thing in art channel,
Yeah.
but I was. Yeah.
No, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, he's like that. He's looking around just for like a blanket or like clothes just to hand out to people. If there's anything like around the hut or in the hut.
Yeah, all your stuff is on that bench, so if you saw clothes, there'd be clothes that'd be sitting there.
Okay, we'll be
uh,
handing out like jackets and, like, especially walking over to Euphemia and like putting something over her shoulders and stuff like that.
I think even as like getting dressed, I'm still like looking around and like really like just paranoid, I think.
Lucy, thank you. For the moment, Eleanor isn't like doing anything or looking for stuff. But she says, thank you so much for coming. Are you real? Is this you? Can I like touch your arm or something?
She'll hold out her arm.
I'm just like, I look at like, is there glowy on her leg?
Yes, there is.
It's okay. Hers is still on too, but
Good work, by the way.
oh, thank you. It's about time, honestly.
That was a good one. It was enjoyable to watch.
Yes, we were quite disoriented. I hope it wasn't embarrassing, honestly.
When you were kind of tied to trees, like bouncing off each other, that was probably embarrassing.
How long have we been like? I mean, what day is it tonight?
Today is the 26th.
Oh, so it's been 3 days?
I guess. I don't know. I wasn't really aware of when things happened for you. Just sort of. My goodness, the state is so slow right now. Trying to type this in.
Like,
It is awful. There we go. Why is my thing going so slow? There we go.
As you're talking about that, Dav kind of ends up walking up and gives you your book and like your bag, and he's like slowly kind of going to each person, reallocating their stuff.
Thank you.
Yeah, I wasn't back there. What the heck? I just walked off.
I like start digging through my bag to make sure everything's there. I probably check it over like 3 times.
Yeah, can I look over my stuff too?
Yeah. It seems like all your stuff was kind of stuffed to this corner here.
Okay. I'll just like flip open my book.
Does it seem like you're done talking to Lucy at the moment?
I mean, I was gonna keep talking to her, but
No,
if
yeah,
there's
go ahead.
something you want
That's
to
what I
do.
was asking. Yeah. He was gonna go over you me afterwards. That's why.
Oh, okay. I mean, anyone else is welcome to join me with Lucy too. It doesn't have to just be me. Just letting us know. I didn't want to feel like I was dominating it. Well, okay, so it's been 3 days. How did you get here? How did you know?
Death mentioned something was going on, sent me here to check out what was happening. Found you all. Looking real good.
When did you come by? Was it just recently or?
Yeah, it was pretty recently. Kind of was watching for like about a day. I would have jumped right in, but because of how weird you were acting, I didn't know if killing them would, do something that might make it so you act weird forever. Want to be on the safe side.
Yes.
But yeah, y'all seem normal, and that's when I came in and didn't want that egg to get away.
No, that's good. I'm glad. I mean, there's already one that technically, I guess, got away if she's dead.
I don't know. That one was weird.
Oh, yeah, what happened with that? You said crystal came out of the ground?
Yeah, the crystal started rising up, started freaking out. That one, she points to the one that's on the steps with all the pieces impaling her. She went towards it, and suddenly it exploded. That other one took off, and all of you started acting more normal.
That thing took like a piece of us or something. I think that's what's been happening to all the people that have turned a bit mad.
Lucy will go down and pick up a few shards of that black gem as well and pocket it.
Yes, I think he might want to see that. Oh my gosh, is that moving again? I like stare at the hag.
She'll look back at it. No, it's dead.
Are you sure?
Yes. Killed a lot of things. I don't know.
She still like looks at the hag like suspiciously.
So he kind of like looks around and sees Euphemia over by one of them, and you all right?
That experience was harrowing, is all I can say. I don't know what any of the others have gone through. We really didn't have much time to talk.
Never been better.
I'm glad you're
Oh.
fine.
Yeah.
Can we see, like, are you giving those expressions where it
Mhm.
looks like
Like
you're
we're
like
giving it away a little
confused?
bit.
Yeah, he's clearly like confused at what he's saying.
Oh.
Winnie's still
Hmm.
just around the perimeter, like looking looking in the
Like
woods and stuff. So
patrolling?
I'm not even
Oh,
here.
boy.
Yeah, I'm not even.
Uh,
Y'all want to get out of here?
Probably. Yes. We might need to see if there's anything of value here first, or any thoughts of where this other one might have gone.
I mean,
Uh.
Euphemia, you're totally fine though, right? I mean, just he just puts his hand on her shoulder because he doesn't know what to say right now.
She
Clearly
she'll
seeing
look.
that you're like over someone's like specific body.
Yeah. When you touch her, she will look up at you. And she'll just say she looks kind of like Maribel.
This is weird one. Mark, do I see that as well? I wouldn't. Well, I don't know Maribel.
You don't know Maribel.
You wouldn't.
Anyways.
You would have seen family photos from Edgefort of when she was a little kid. When we were at that house, but that's maybe as close as you would know. I would point out, like, you know, like her eyes are the same color, and like look at her hair and.
Yeah, no resemblance.
What do you? What? There is though.
There's not. Anyways, Euphemia, I've got your back.
She's gonna look up at Eleanor like, I don't know how that's possible, but it.
He literally nods to Eleanor and be like, no resemblance.
I
Don't help me.
I look at Dab, and I just say, like, I just like signal to you feel like 1 second, and I like take Dab. I'll just try remove curse on him. I have a spell slot left.
Okay. You cast that. You get a mishap.
Oh,
Okay.
These new mishap dice like to give mishaps, apparently.
Uh-oh.
aptly named then.
They are.
You do have your stuff back. I'm not saying that we need to turn it on for this by any means, but the disc thing. Yeah.
Oh.
What are the components of that spell, Rach?
Remove curse? I think it's just vocal and somatic. But let me look. Yeah, just vocal and somatic.
Okay, give me a concentration check, please.
Oh, jeez.
Or concentration save.
Oh, yeah. 21.
You get this weird like ringing in your ears as you go to cast it, and you almost like lose focus on it, but you power through and you cast it. Dev, you're all good now.
This shirt tie is red. Oh, thank you. And he just hugs Eleanor.
Oh, good. Is that ringing? Are they back?
Oh, I think. All right, you're fine. You're good. And he'll just turn back to you and be like, actually,
Yeah.
no, I see
Go
it.
back now.
Sorry.
Try and actually have this be a conversation.
Was that really her?
bless.
I don't know how that would be possible. This woman is clearly old. I saw it before the crystal, and now I can't unsee it.
I never
Is
thought
there?
about
They-
that.
Is there?
ahead.
Oh, she would turn back to like maybe Eleanor and even Lucy. Is there a way that like Death could look since he's gonna get the
Just
soul?
about to-
The soul, like, is there a way to tell?
So Lucy will kind of walk over, take a look at the body of this hag. This is the one that Eleonora got, if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yep.
Still, well, we can check in, see if there's anything we can find out.
Sure. We can see.
I just realized, do we have any sort of like magic version of DNA sequencing or like relatives figuring out besides record sake?
Right.
Is there any magical form of that?
Mm-mm.
Legend lore, maybe?
I'd have to look into that. I think the only thing that maybe even be close to that would be like legend lore on a person,
Yeah.
but I don't know for sure. I have to read about it to think a little bit.
I was just sitting there like as a wizard, like how would he tackle it? I was like, I have no clue what he would
Yeah.
suggest. Does she have any items on her that you remember that she had before?
I mean, when
Keepsakes?
Maribel was taken, she was just sleeping. I don't think she would have anything on her. I'll look her over just in case, I guess.
So you start to dig through different pockets. Give me an investigation roll.
Okay.
Can I aid her in that to try and mitigate things?
I'm gonna make you roll separately on this one.
That's fine. I got 14.
16.
So you're
I'll add in bless, actually.
yeah, and you're blessed. Okay.
Just knock it out. Yeah, 18.
So you're digging through different pockets and looking for anything maybe that stands out to you. There's certainly some things that are kind of gross, like bones and like odd remnants of like feet of birds or things like that.
Frog legs and stuff.
Just odd things that you don't really want. Like there's some odd powders kind of lining the edges of them. There's some mushrooms that you kind of like maybe recoil from a little bit as you see them in the pockets. So you don't want to touch them.
Right.
Sounds like a normal Ash keepsake, though.
I mean, yes. Not Euphemia, though. We're different.
There's not much else though. There's like another one of those wooden kind of creations like tied together. It's hanging around the neck
Okay.
of this thing, but nothing that looks like anything you remember from home or Maribel playing with.
Okay. She'll kind of sigh. I don't know how that would even be possible. Maybe she just did it to mess with me or something.
Here, let me just write something quick and see if there's anything to be done. She'll
Okay.
take out her pen. She seems to dig through her bag one more time to make sure everything's there. And then she'll write. And it'll just be quick. It'll just say, I'm back in my right mind. I hope you received the hag soul. Euphemia thinks that the hag bears some similarities to his sister. Is there any way you can tell upon further study? Oh, and then I'll write, thank you for sending Lucy. I'll write more soon.
So that sends off. But Lucy's kind of like walking around now. She kind of walks over to the hut and starts to walk inside.
I wanted to go over there too.
Yeah.
Before you walk away, Dav, Euphemia grabs your arm and is like, "Hey, can I borrow your knife?"
Oh, do we notice
You notice what?
something about something?
I haven't gotten
About-
dressed yet. Yeah.
An art? Mark? An art thing that I did? An art? Mark?
Send
Do you want
me,
me to message you?
send me a message. I'm so confused. What
Please
you're talking about.
message.
I,
I know.
I think it's kind of important right now.
It
Well,
really is.
Send me a message with actually what you're asking, because I have no idea what you're Ah, yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, that is true.
I didn't know if it happened yet or not either. So
I need to update that too. Did I get
Yeah.
that? I forgot if I have that. Let
What's
me double
happening?
check.
I
something.
definitely sent it to you.
I gotta make sure it's in my folder. I have to update that. So
What?
yeah, go ahead, Rach. Why don't you start that off, and I'll work on the overlay.
Sure. As I'm about to start heading in after Lucy. But she does kind of like a double take as she looks at Euphemia. Euphemia, what you have can you stand up for me?
She'll stand up.
I'll like hold up I'll like help you up.
She like looks confused at you, like what?
I'm like peering in your eyes.
Is there something wrong?
What happened to you? Are you feeling all right?
I mean, I think I feel like I'm wiped. What do you mean?
I point to like this like wispy thing coming out of your hair, like a shadow wisp.
Yeah, if I look down, can I see it? I feel like my hair's long.
Yeah, there's
See
like weird wisps that are coming out of your hair right now.
If I like touch them, does anything happen, or is it like smoke?
Yeah, it's more like smoke wisps than anything that you're seeing.
She like
I
stops
should've
and
noticed
looks at her
that.
arm, like that's not. She's tracing like a patch of like darker skin on her arm, just a patch that's there. Wait a minute, that wasn't.
Yeah. It's not dirt.
Like
It's actual skin.
Yeah,
I get a compact out of my bag and I like
Oh.
I like look at your eyes.
Oh. That's not. They weren't purple before.
They weren't.
His like negative perception.
Glad the Eleanor there, because I didn't notice any of that.
She's like stopping and staring in the compact, like tracing on her forehead. She's like, "What the? That's. I don't." Well, this does bear a little resemblance. And she kind of like straightens out her shirt a little bit. She looks at Eleonora and pauses. She's like, I made a deal to get us out.
With the hags?
No, with
Oh.
with Ram.
Oh.
Little shadowy guy.
Oh, yes, I know Ram. Yes.
Yeah, the deal was I gave him some of my humanity, and he gave me some of his nature.
Oh. What does he get out of that?
I didn't have anything else to bargain with. And he was real
Yes.
excited about taking that. So we traded. And I didn't exactly know it was going to be like this, but it does sort of bear a little resemblance to him in a way.
Huh. Do you feel it right?
I mean, I maybe a little diminished or something. It's hard to know. Not bad though.
I mean, I can't blame you for that. I don't know what else we would have done to get out. I mean, I know I couldn't do anything.
I tried every other option because I knew it was a risk. I mean, I guess I still don't know the full extent of all of this.
Oh my god, watch out, because there's movement, right?
What? What is... There's... Are you alright?
I
seem-
just...
You
Yeah,
Yeah,
seem...
you're a
there
little
could be anywhere.
jittery,
You
What?
seem really, jumpy.
on edge.
Yeah.
On edge. Me? No.
Watch out! Look,
No.
right there.
Oh my
so
gosh,
past the
what?
shoulder.
What? What is
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
Whoa.
No, that's not normal.
She's like looking at you a second. She's like, I could try casting something on you if you want to see if it helps. Seems like you're like shaken up or something. I don't...
If you want to try, I mean, I did something to Davil. You seem to be off. Where's Winifred even?
I was just about to go check on her.
She's like all around. She's like looking at everything.
All right,
You should help Winifred first.
I'll go get her. We're
I mean,
waiting.
What? Do you see something?
Yeah, that's over here. It's by Euphemia and
Oh.
Eleonora.
She starts booking it.
Well,
Where is
it's
it?
fine. Okay.
What would you see? Where is it?
Nothing
Will they
dangerous.
move?
Nope.
What
Friendship.
do you mean there's something
and
dangerous?
We're
Of course there's
talking.
something dangerous.
Come on over here. Just
What?
puts her arm in hers and we're like, let's go.
What's going on? What do you see?
Would I have seen Mark, would I have seen like with other healing work and stuff, would I have seen lesser restoration used at all for anything like this? Potentially?
Or what happened to you?
No, like with people who are like paranoid and stuff.
Lesser restoration is more limited
Okay.
when it comes to what it can deal with. But you probably would have heard of greater restoration that usually has a bigger impact.
Okay.
But lesser is
Okay.
lesser.
Not as much so for this.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. I think maybe you should try casting something on yourself that, you know, we've used it for other mishap. Maybe it was a mishap or something.
Well,
You're muted, Rachel.
Rachie.
We will need to wait a bit, but I can try when it comes
Sure.
back.
All of you, I can heal us up a bit if you want.
Yep,
Um,
please. You don't want anything to go
Sure.
back.
Do you
Yes,
want to go
ahead.
check out the hut or something, and I can cast it while we're in there?
Yes.
Bring it
I
in,
would like to
I guess.
make sure. Yes.
and just to kind of explain to Winnie, like, I was not able to tell the truth earlier. She seems a little skitterish. I think so do you. I think we got maybe cursed or something somehow.
Well, of course we're skittish. There's hags everywhere. There's something out to get us, and we're probably gonna die soon. So we're almost
They're-
about to die
they're-
now.
they're
Maybe,
dead.
maybe let's regroup a little bit or something. You can all go in ahead, and I'll cast it out here so nothing happens to you. And yeah, can I have your knife also, please?
Yeah.
Thank you. I'll be in there in a minute.
When he was gonna stand back with you, like, I don't think we should leave anyone alone right now.
You can I'll cast this out of mishap range. Whatever.
Okay. She's gonna stand by the hut, but just like still look. I don't know, she's like kind of not really looking inside. Like she's kind of looking inside, but kind of looking around to like wait for something to pop out.
That to happen.
Once they're like a safe distance away, I'll cast Aura of Vitality, and then I'll just start rolling while you guys look and stuff. But
Okay.
That's third level.
So
You
third
can
level.
focus on them first.
You get a mishap too.
yay! Back in it.
Of course. Let's see what your mishap is today. Trailer, this one's from you. As you
Oh, boy.
cast this, an
Oh.
aura of vitality hits you. suddenly a dozen doves just fly out like crazy from you.
Like a wedding.
Scatter, yeah.
So majestic.
Or a magician, yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
my
And they all start
Magician.
flying off into the swamp.
Oh.
Wow.
A lot of the crows that were around flew off already too, by the way. After
Okay,
all this is
good.
over.
No dove and crow
No-
turf war here
No,
happening.
no battles
Yeah.
happening quite yet.
Probably good.
Hilarious.
But yeah, that happens. But you do get your aura up.
Okay. Winnie, since you're out there, I guess you would see Euphemia walk up to one of the hag by the crystal and start cutting off one of her hands with Dab's
Oh.
knife.
Okay.
No explanation. She just starts doing
Okay.
it.
I think she would just kind of be a little shocked, but just kind of watch and see what you're doing with cutting off a hand of a hag.
She'll notice you watching, I think, at a point and just be like, I also promised rampies, so
Oh, wonder why I wants those.
I never figured it out, but they're here now.
How are you gonna give it to him? Is he
I don't
gonna come
know.
back to them? Okay.
I don't know. Maybe he'll show back up if he knows I got him or something.
I hope they're like old in your bag or something like that.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. She just goes
Okay.
back to what she's doing. She doesn't look happy about it. She's just kind of grossed out.
When you're done with that, are we gonna, I don't know, burn their bodies or something just to be safe? I'm worried about it.
went
Yeah, I
inside,
mean, I
by
think-
the way. So I'm not here.
What'd you say?
I went inside, by the
Oh,
way,
yeah.
so I'm not here.
Yeah,
That's why I'm
Lucy's
being
been in there
quiet.
for a while already, kicking stuff around as you guys were all talking, but you can come in there and see her already looking through stuff.
Yeah.
I guess we'll
figured-
figure it out.
I mean, I'm like
But-
talking in and out of the hut though too, so like you'd probably hear Dab yell out to Euphemia.
She just was
If
there
you
first.
wanna.
She went well
Oh,
before all of you guys did,
sure.
so
Right, right.
Yeah.
I was talking out for Eleanor in case she wanted to add something.
Oh, sure. I mean, we can burn them if you like.
I feel like that would probably be a good. I don't know.
I think it'd be better.
Better safe than sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
think it'd be
Well, you
best.
do you, and I'll help look around then. When you got her,
It's
What do you mean?
you're gonna keep
Oh.
eyes on Euphemia.
Oh, yeah.
All right, good watching out.
Sure.
Just kind of like using her at her.
Trying to keep eyes every way.
Just stay
did
in the
you-
hut. We'll stay safe together. And he's like just making sure she doesn't like run off or anything.
It has happened
Oh
before.
my gosh, it's happened
Yeah, it's
before.
happened. It's happened a few times for a few of us. Yeah.
Yes. Did you see anything in here, Lucy?
so she's looking around. She kind of like points to some things, like general stuff, nothing too interesting.
I'll come in and help look as well.
Insight just to see if she.
Sure, can roll insight.
20 actually,
Nice.
or 21. Hold on, let me check. 20.
Is that disadvantage too?
It is disadvantage. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, she's probably being a little coy with what she's saying, but
Oh my gosh, Lucy killed me.
So sneaky.
What else did you find?
points over and she's like, well, the books here are kind of useless. And you see there is like what looks like a spell book that is bound in what you'd guess is flesh of something. You don't really want to guess what. But the pages, like the cover's open, all the pages are like charred pieces of paper, like kind of how they like if you drop a piece of paper on a fire, it just kind of crumbles and turns these little ash bits. It looks like all the pages have been burned away.
Interesting.
Was it like that when you came in here?
Yeah, Felt like that would have been really good to have, but you know,
Yes.
it's gone. You know, yeah, you can't get everything, I guess. But
Does it look like they had like any? You said there was potions and different things.
there are like candles surrounding the room in different places. There's bottles and jars filled with powders and oils and other things that are preserved. Herbs and plants and animals and things like that. Mushrooms growing on the walls. Pretty gross in here.
Ugh. Lucy, are you sure you didn't find anything else? If there's anything that was important, it would be good to know.
We're on the same team here.
Does it seem like she's like? Did it seem like she was being? You said coy.
Yeah.
So it does seem like she's hiding something from me.
She maybe is being a bit you know, who knows? Just kind of a little kind of deflecting with how she's being asked questions.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I know. That's why I'd hoped if you found something you would tell me.
Yeah, same team. Kind of like looks around some more.
Oh my goodness. Does she have like a bag or like?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a little pouch that she has. You would guess it's probably a bag of holding of some sorts with the size
yeah,
of it.
Yeah.
But
yeah, true. Okay.
Can Tab go over to the spell book and see if he can take out the identified pearl and see if there's any way to salvage maybe what was there originally?
for identifying?
Yeah, do like a ritual identify and just try and see if there's any properties or spells or information you can glean from that might not have been destroyed through magical means.
You can try.
You give it a try.
Okay. You begin to ritually cast that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Have all of our health rolled. P.S.
Sounds good.
So, Dav, you get 11 back. And Winnie is 16 back. Eleonora, 25.
Ooh, thank you.
I gave you a couple extra. And then,
Thanks.
Are you able to save mine for other people? Because I'm fine. If you want to split that up to them.
were you hurt at all?
I'm at like 29 out of 45. Like, I'm okay.
I think she still would have healed you.
Alright.
She was giving everybody a little bit. And then
I'm sorry,
12
what'd you say I
back.
got?
You have 16 back.
Cool. Also, Mark, what do you have that I have 3, but I don't think that's correct on here. Oh wait, let me.
I had Rachel or Eleanor's at 3, Winnie's at 11, Euphemia was at
Okay, I got
13,
it, yeah.
Dad was at 29.
Okay, thank you. Sorry, I had to refresh my page.
So fine.
Sorry, wait. I think you said you're 3 temp, Euphemia.
Yeah.
So 3 temp.
What I saw?
It'd be 10 plus 3 temp. That would be what you had, Euphemia. Looking at it now.
Plus the 12 I have now.
You add 12 more on top of it. Yep.
Mm-hmm. So I would have
I have
27
27
temp.
now.
22 and 3 temp.
Okay.
What'd you say?
I think I have 27 now. 'Cause you said 16. I'm sorry. I don't know why I keep forgetting what you say every time you say it.
16.
I'm so sorry.
That's why I wrote it down.
I keep skimming in one ear and out the other, and I'm like, wait, what was it again? So I'm sorry.
Yeah. Anything else you guys want to do while we wait for the identify to go off?
I'm also going to take some of those crystal shards after I'm done
Sure.
bundling up these hands, I guess, and stuffing them in my bag.
You grabbing one hand from each of them, or all the hands, or how you doing
Yep.
this?
Yeah.
All hands, one
She doesn't. One from each. He asked for one from each, so I'm gonna do one from each.
Okay, so one hand of each.
Yeah. I'll
Good.
go all left hands just for fun.
All left hands. Perfect.
What if he's like, I want at least one right hand? What happened? I'm just kidding.
What about variety?
I need variety.
I feel like when she goes to the hag that looks like Maribel, she does hesitate for, I don't know, a good minute or two, and then just kind of like shakes her head and does it.
Yeah, I feel like that might be a little traumatizing to start doing that.
It's not fun. She like stops a few times and looks a little nauseous, but she's kind of like decided to just do it at this point.
Yeah. There may be the bit of an urge to vomit after doing that or something. Who knows? I'll leave it up to your character decision on that one, but
Oh yeah, I feel like she does. Like it's a tough thing. Like it takes her a while, and I think she walks away a couple times and then comes back.
throwing up on an empty stomach, the worst.
So fun, just like heaving a little. Yeah.
Okay.
I am also taking some of those dark crystal pieces though. She like wipes her eyes. She's crying a little bit. Like.
Sounds good. You got some as well.
Lucy, when you defeated the hags that had captured Death, right? Was that you said? Or he said?
Yeah, I was there.
I mean, was it anything like this, or was this significantly different?
Honestly, these ones seemed pretty weak compared to those. But, you know.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I was surprised how easily they went down.
Oh, well, I was too, actually. They weren't like this the first time.
Well, I think if like one goes down, then it's all kind of their magic is broken, their bond.
Oh. Yes, because before, like, none of us could get a spell off, even. Couldn't even really do much of anything, honestly. It was rather pathetic.
Yeah, that makes sense. That
fourth
tracks.
one. Yes. Would you know what direction the fourth one fled?
It was weird. It's like she almost kind of like started going, then just disappeared.
Okay. Interesting. Oh my god, something in that corner is moving.
That's a dead
Oh my
rat. You're
goodness.
fine. Lucy
That was
turns
just
and starts
sitting
stepping
there,
out
so
the doorway, just like she's done in here. Steps out and stretches a little bit as she leaves and looks around the swamp a little bit, sees Femia cutting hands off of eggs.
Probably hurling
They're
at
weird.
this point, like off into a puddle.
It's like a little nod of approval, kind of like, I get it.
I've cut off hands too in my day.
You know, everyone needs a trophy.
Oh my god.
Everyone's
Oh
got
my
their
gosh.
thing, you know, it's fine.
Dav catches you Eleanor's gaze though while they're still in the hut, and kind of like a questioning look, like he caught on to something.
I'll check in.
Just weird.
But I'll leave him to the identify. But I'll be in the area. But I'm kind of feeling like I need to keep my eye on a couple people now. So
Okay. So, you do the identify, you get nothing with it. It's
Yeah, I think so,
clearly
yeah.
destroyed. But let me
Nothing I can
roll.
take from it either, right? Because it's weirdly ritual and skin-like and all that.
You don't pick up anything from it.
Yeah.
You do get a mishap though from your casting of identify.
Yeah, fun.
Lucky you. Roll that for you. This is the mishap session, apparently. These dice, I think I've rolled the mishap for every spell almost, too.
Makes up for the last couple sessions. So, yeah.
We're making up for last time.
You become a book on the bookshelf.
Let me look at something real quick. But yeah, you don't notice anything. You feel the mishap happen, but you don't notice anything.
All right. I'll just kind of do like one last glance around the place, see if there's anything. Obviously, Lucy kind of definitely did her check, but like if there's anything that would be relevantly useful for their party specifically, or anything to pick up, or anything he would find interesting for like gems and stuff.
Okay, no gems that you see in here. The ingredients, you have no idea if anything's gonna be useful. They all look pretty gross and not super healthy for human consumption, from your guess. But you can just grab something if you want to and see what happens.
No, you're just kind of looking around to see if anything glances his attention.
No, this is not like, it smells pretty awful in here too. It's not good.
Yeah. Cool. Well, eventually walk out once he's done. Like, I got nothing. We burn the bodies.
I like check my book again, and I'll say, "Oh, he wrote back." Euphemia, he said he doesn't think that your sister is. He said that the Fae souls are different. It looks like what I captured was a Fae spirit.
Okay.
I
Well,
don't
that's
think
good,
it's good.
at least.
Yes. I hope that brings some ease to your mind.
Sure. She just, like, zips up her bag. My mother said that she saw Maribel and she wasn't herself. And I'm not sure if this is who she saw, or if it was someone else, or if it was her. Can he check on my mom? Can Death do that?
Maybe
dead?
I'm not.
No. I don't think so. I don't know.
Where's your mom?
In Heaven's Reach, in the asylum.
I could just take you to Heaven's Reach if that's where you want to go. Now, do y'all want to stay here? Do y'all want to stay here? I can leave you here too. I'll head out.
Oh,
you can stay in the swamp.
No, absolutely not. All right. Well, first of all, do you? It sounds like you haven't been here long. You've probably been out doing something else, I'm assuming.
Yes, I've not been here long.
So, yeah. All right. We're not even supposed to be here technically. So, we need to get a message to someone that's, who we might get arrested by the time we're in Heaven's Reach. But we would have that happen anywhere. I'm not sure. So, it's sort of up to who you want to check first, Euphemia.
Speaking of which, Ashley, you got a bless.
Hey, cool. I mean, I also need to know if my dad's okay, but in Electa, but I really need to know if what we did worked, If she's back or not.
So, I mean,
if that's what we want to do, that's okay. I know we have to talk to Vari at some point, or could we just send her a message or talk to Watchlight there or something?
I mean, I think so. They threatened your father too, so I mean,
Yeah.
it just depends on,
Well,
Yeah, I mean, maybe destroying the crystal man. Maybe everyone got out. I don't know.
Well, if we're going one place, we could probably get the most
What are you looking
information
at?
at Heaven's Reach. I guess that's what I was assuming. Kind of glances at Lucy.
What do you want?
We could probably get the most information at Heaven's Reach. We will be detained the quickest. So that's something to think about. Probably.
Tell me where you want to go. I'll get you there if I can. I can't spend a ton of time here waiting for you guys, though, just so you know. I think you're good.
Yes,
I'll
right.
wrap this up.
I think we just do that. Maybe I could send him a letter, like a magic letter from there right away and see if I get something back.
Yes, if that's what you think you want to do, we can figure it out.
I think that's maybe the best. If we're making one jump somewhere, I think it needs to probably be Heaven's Reach. It's a whole week there from Edgefort.
Well, if I could just put out 2 cents, I agree. I just kind of had an alternative idea as well. What's our goal after checking on your mother? Would be to get back to.
I mean, we need to tell Vari what happened, right? And then what? Back
Go
to
back,
Ira?
maybe?
So that's 2
Lakeside, I guess?
just saying that's 2 routes. We could either teleport to Lakeside, send 2 messages to check on everyone, or go straight to your mother. And I'm just worried about being detained. That's all. That's the only downside to that route. And then I guess we jump into a crack in Heaven's Reach.
Small problem. I've never been to Lakeside.
Yeah, but that answers that.
Yeah.
Never mind then.
Can't go there.
That's true. You
No.
probably don't. Have
I could take you somewhere in the desert. Or Heaven's Reach.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, yes. All right.
I'm fine. My
solves
concern
it,
has been
then all
answered.
right.
Yeah.
I wanted to go this way anyway. I wanted to make sure we took everyone.
Yes. If you don't mind, I might get dressed first.
Oh, you look great.
Oh. No.
Oh, come on. I like
But
this
thank
idea,
you.
Eleonora.
Oh. I'm not sure what there is to like, Lucy, but I appreciate it. I will duck behind the hut.
Yep.
Prestidigitation myself.
Okay. I need to roll for mishap.
Oh. Were you gonna check? Like, were you gonna cast on yourself? I guess. it
Another
just depends.
mishap.
Oh boy.
Oh my gosh.
Interesting. Okay. You feel like magic is slightly harder to cast at this point for you.
Oh no.
Okay. It works out?
This one works.
Okay. If I try to
After you do that, it starts feeling a little heavy, a little harder to cast.
Okay. I'll get dressed.
Okay.
And then I'll be like, Davril, come here.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just do prestidigitation on him. And see if it works.
And you're out of spell slots right now, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't work.
Oh.
Are you gonna do anything?
I don't know. Some mishap now. I don't know if I can cast. So, a grave robber's come after me. Please defend me with your life or something.
Or something.
Well, you can't. Like a cantrip. You can't even do it.
No.
Oh man. All right. That's great.
Mike, you get a bless.
I appreciate it. Gonna need it. Well, bodyguard. Maintain my bodyguard status.
I think while Eleonora's getting changed and ready to go, I will walk off just a little bit and kneel on the ground somewhere and just connect to the swamp one more time and
Okay.
just tell it goodbye, I think.
Nice.
Okay. Give me a wisdom check with disadvantage.
Okay. Oh no. That's not one. So
Oh, buddy.
5.
So
Ouch.
you're trying to connect, and it's just nothing's working right now. You had that moment of like relief that you felt kind of hit the area upon the death, but
Mm-hmm.
you don't really have any sense of anything at this point. Just kind of is quiet.
Okay. I think I will just pick a couple little plants that are nearby, just like some little leafy plants, and stick them in my book. I would say as she like turns around to everybody else, she kind of she looked pretty haggard before, but she looks pretty hollow. I think that there's like this like level of like heaviness to her that is growing.
This is just kind of standing back, like leans against the tree, just watching all of you, just waiting, kind of tapping her toe.
While she's doing that, just kind of last minute preparations, Dav will kind of saunter over to Lucy. So, you're saying you went up against stronger hags.
Oh yeah.
Does this feel like this is everything? Like, is this their home? I feel like we're missing stuff.
Is this the B team? Is what we're asking.
Right.
So we should-
Yeah.
Where's the yeah?
Or like a forward post, but maybe not their home base sort of thing. Like,
I mean, I'm not an expert when it comes to hags, but I think you killed him.
so I'm just all right. I guess it just feels like we have some more answers and more questions and answers still. Like, what happened to the people who were taken? And all right, I was just thinking out loud. Just trying to find closure for Euphemia.
Sometimes you don't get closure.
There's always more to understand when you look back on things.
Sure.
Two different styles, I guess. I'm just kind of standing there waiting for everyone to come back.
Did we look at all the hags' bodies and stuff, like, for anything?
Yeah, I'd like to search them if we can.
I searched one.
So which one do you want to take? Eleonora?
The one that Lucy killed.
Okay. So you head over to the one that is kind of on that middle of that plank walkway. And give me a investigation roll.
We can look at one too, or no? I don't know if you're.
Yeah.
doing
Do you want to go to the same one, or do you want to go to the other one?
You want to help me?
Yeah, let's do it together. I think that's probably. Oh, sorry. B.
Both of you with disadvantage investigation roll, please.
I got. Oh, that's not bad. Well, it's not
4.
great
4.
either. 14.
Okay.
I got was a 19 before.
So there's not a lot on their bodies that seem interesting to you. The one that you're looking at does have a bag that looks like it's made of some sort of skin as well. That's pretty gross looking. It has a few like components it looks like in it. Kind of grow some stones in it. You do notice that this body looks the least wrinkled of all of them, though.
That's such a weird
Like
distinction.
the youngest. Like, are we thinking like she might? Is that an indicator? Like, do we know anything about hags? Like, that's an indicator for being younger,
Sure, it might be.
or is that like?
This just looks the least kind of gross and hag-like.
Haggard. Yeah.
Yeah, like a really twisted, nasty hag-looking body with lots of wrinkles and all that, and lots of jagged edges and pointy nose. This is
Gnarled.
the least of the group, I would say.
Is she like kind of like a mixture between a hag and like a normal person, or is it like she still very much looks like a hag, just less so
I
than the
mean,
others?
it's like a hag, but less so of like
Okay.
how nasty and twisted it is.
Okay. I guess yeah, I'll look at the other ones too, I guess.
Yeah.
As well.
You go over to the one with the blue skin. You can roll again.
B is in
10.
my tray. I can't see what I got, friend. Okay. Another 14. Oh, well, it'd be 14 again, because I rolled
Okay.
another 14. 16.
Yeah, this one looks a lot more kind of twisted and wrinkly skin. The skin is all blue. There's a lot more difficulty making things out because this thing is like impaled heavily with shards of this black gemstone that are like deep within the body. But that's generally what you find on this one.
Is there one more to look at, I think?
There's the
I
one
looked
that
at the.
Ashley already looked
Yeah.
at.
Okay.
You can look over her again if you want, but I searched her.
Oddly enough, they're all missing their left hands.
Weird. As I saw her
just
cutting them
yeah.
off, like, it's a
What?
Euphemia thing.
Actually, why is that? What, who did that? They were fine.
Euphemia did. I think that Ram wanted the hands for some reason.
He wants them. I promise he could have them.
Dare I ask for what?
I don't know.
No.
He wouldn't say. He just kind of said he likes what he likes, so he didn't tell me why. I had Edison looking into it. Maybe.
Sure.
Do you want me to burn them?
I feel like it
I think it'd be
probably
best.
wouldn't hurt.
Yeah. Take out a torch and kind of put them all together and light them up.
Okay.
While he's doing that, I won't start a whole conversation, but I do a quick to Julian. I just write, Julian, are you well? I'll talk later, but I just want to check on you.
You hear back, or is he written back? Mom, are you okay? I just heard some things were going on. I want to make sure you're okay. Archer seems, or not Archer. He seems worried.
She it was supposed to be a quick thing, and then she goes, wait, what's going on? I'm all right.
I'm not sure, but you know, he's been watching over me a little closer and told me not to go wandering off anywhere. Stay close to him.
He did not say why.
He just said that there's some dangerous things that could be around. He wants to make sure he can keep a close eye on me.
All right. Anything else?
Nope, that's all I heard, I guess. It just seems like some more things are going on.
All right. Yes. Yes, definitely listen to him then. Is there anyone else staying with you right now?
No.
All right. I'll talk a little more soon. But I'm all right. I'll see what I can find out.
Okay. Yeah, I want to know.
Yes. I love you, darling.
Love you. Kelly, you get a bless. All right. Anything else you all want to do? Lucy's just kind of watching you all do weird things and waiting for you to be ready.
Lucy, did Death mention anything to you about I mean, he said he would keep an eye on Julian. Julian just told me that his caretaker seems worried. I didn't know if you've heard anything.
What?
I don't know. He just I don't know if maybe others have found him or something. But if you didn't hear anything,
I've been in the swamp. I haven't really been around, but you know.
Sure. All right. There hasn't been any trouble with the fallout of the trial or anything on your end or on his end, on Death's end, has there? Or
Nothing new.
nothing new.
I mean, I haven't heard anything different that he's facing as a result of it. All these accusations, you know, all that stuff.
That's all they really seem to be, is accusations at that point.
For now, yeah. So they can prove something else.
Yes. All right.
Do you feel like we need to change our plan, Eleanor? Or
We go
Too
to
risky?
where he is.
Too
Everyone
risky.
will know where he is. Yes, I
Yeah.
need anti-scry. I mean, I don't know if I have enough now to get something like that, but
sure. Okay.
Y'all ready, or come on? Anything else here?
I think so. Is everyone good?
Not a big fan of burning egg corpses. Smell that bad. That good.
This is pretty horrid. Yes.
I think
We
we
all
should
good?
go.
Kelly.
Yeah, I think
Tell you
we're
what,
good.
first round of drinks is on me for all you. I mean,
Oh. Yes, I could use it, honestly.
Yeah.
all right. Gather around. We can get out of here. And all of you guys feel an extreme level of mishap on the back of your neck.
Do you want to turn the device on or no?
Ooh.
I don't know if we want to. It's worth it. No? Okay.
Okay.
I mean, if you guys suggest it, she might.
I mean,
Just depends on the character.
I think that when you'd be like, yeah, should we turn it on? It feels kind of scary out here.
we have had a lot of mishaps occurring.
Do you have mishaps? Oh my god, not Lily. What's her name? Oh my god.
Lucy?
How dare you
Lucy.
forget my
I
name?
literally I know, I was like, I literally was thinking, I was like, Lily? I'm like, why am I having a hard time?
Checking for fever.
Wow.
Winnie, are you okay?
Oh my god. In real life, Kelly's brain is still waking up from the 2 hours of sleep I had 2 days ago. No, I think that when we just suggest that. Like, Lucy, do you have mishaps, or is that not a thing that you suffer with?
I mean, this is the only spell that I actually do anything with. So,
Ah, yes. That's
Maybe
true.
just
Maybe just in case.
Sure. I mean, I can do it.
Okay.
I'll turn on the mishap device.
okay. All right. You turn it on. Mark that down. No mishap. Very luckily.
Wow.
Phew, good thinking.
All right. So you gather around. She just kind of like has a hand on her belt as she does this and kind of gathers you all close. Like a hand on Eleanor's shoulder. And like everyone grab on to her. You notice she says grab onto her.
Not to herself, yeah.
And she will cast her teleport. You roll to make sure she gets on target.
Stay on target. Stay on target.
For some reason, I didn't realize she could do that, and I thought we were gonna have to hike our way out of here.
That would have been awful.
It's taking a while.
You find yourself once more standing in the great city of Heaven's Reach. You see the floating towers as you land kind of near the marketplace and just push appear. You people gasp as you pop in. It just doesn't seem to care at all. She just like appears in the middle of the city. All right, we're here. Wonderful.
Thank
Like
you.
looks around and there's the tavern. Let's go. And she'll start walking that direction.
You did say first round is on you, right?
Yep.
Perfect. Balls are falling.
And she leads the
Oh my
way
gosh.
to the tavern, and we're gonna take a break there. So, we'll be back here shortly, everyone, as our party has escaped the swamp. Good for them. Back to Heaven's Reach. We'll see what happens in Heaven's Reach. You know, there's always some crazy stuff that happens here. So
For real.
stick around.
Never like calm.
Never
Yeah.
calm. Stick around. We'll see what shenanigans they get up to today. Be back soon. All right, we are back, everybody, and getting into our second half of the session here, as our party has reached Heaven's Reach and are headed to the tavern to get a drink on Lucy's coin tonight. I guess it's kind of afternoon as you guys are heading in there. Middle of the
Okay, good to
afternoon.
know.
Middle of afternoon. Yeah, she walks right
Okay.
in,
Oh, I'm sorry.
opens the door. Yes, you have something.
I should have questioned. This is the. We're in the timeline where we haven't gotten arrested yet, right? So this is
We
not.
definitely gotten arrested. Yes.
Oh, we gotten arrested. Okay.
Yes.
So should we? I guess like I'll look. Should we tell the guards that we're here like by accident and stuff? Like,
Well,
I think it might be best
really,
to tell
all we
ourselves
need
first.
to do is tell Vari at some point.
Yeah, it's true.
Um,
Okay, just
we're
making sure. I
probably
just wanna-
nowhere near a post office thing or anything.
I mean, there's places nearby, but Lucy headed straight to the tavern.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to sneak off, you can totally do that.
No, I'm not feeling like I want to sneak off from anybody right now, to
Yeah.
be honest.
Okay.
I'll just say, let's, I'll just actually, I'll like poke my head in, like, I'll like, kind of catch up to Lucy and be like, Lucy, could we stop by the post office and send a letter so we don't get arrested or something first?
It might
And
be
then we
way
can
worse.
enjoy the night. Do you mind? Terribly.
Fine.
I mean,
It won't take long.
should we also maybe stop by, check on Fumi's mom?
Well,
That's a ways out.
yeah, we might need to make an appointment, or we should rest.
Let's just send the letter and we'll go sit with Lucy and then we'll figure it out.
We haven't eaten, I don't know, in 3 days probably.
Oh, you all feel very hungry and thirsty
Yes.
right now.
Right.
We probably need to reset a bit.
Alright. Just looks like Fumi make sure she's alright with that.
Yeah. Let's just send the letter and we'll go with Lucy and then after that we can sort things out.
Yeah.
So we can just run quick to a post office. If
Sure.
I'll even say we have enough money if you want to write your father, Euphemia, or if you want to wait, we can wait.
I'll write him really quick.
So
So if you want one of those birds, 25 gold. For the quick letter
You do it a bird.
service.
Is that
I'm
okay?
doing a bird too. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm doing a bird too.
2 birds, so 50 gold.
Yes, I hand it over. If you want, I can write it later, Mark. But
Sure.
I would basically just explain the situation, and say we have proof from the other you. If it helps any.
And make sure you emphasize that Ira is with her in the other time, so it's not like he's like in the wilderness
Yeah.
somewhere. Like we have
Yeah,
that
I
he's
will say
fine.
that for sure.
We're going back to get him. Like,
We left him in the best spot possible. Wondering. Enough.
And just say like we're in Heaven's Reach, not really sure what you want us to do, but we have some thoughts about what we might need to do here first before we go back. But offer if she wants to see the proof, she could come here, or we could go there, whatever.
Yep.
So I send that off.
All
I
right.
can also write one out if you want, but summarized would be just want to make sure you're okay. So if you can send me a letter back ASAP, please do. Also think with everything going on, it would be good to check on mom if you haven't already. And that's what she would say.
Okay. So, both of you send your little mechanical bird thing that both of them fly off in different directions from post office.
All right, business taken care of. Lead the way.
Let's go. So as you are heading around, I mean, there's definitely people in here. It's just like, it seems like people are more on edge as you kind of walk through the city. And less people in general, I'd say, too, than what you are used to seeing.
Interesting.
But Lucy heads right back to that tavern she was heading towards at the start, and kind of just goes and barges right in. It says, "Bartender, bring us all the drinks." And goes and has a seat at one of the tables.
I'd probably like, I don't know, whisper to you guys like, you know that the hags could follow us here, do you? Like, the city.
I was
they're
just
still
thinking
alive.
the same thing.
Oh my
We
god.
killed them.
Then there's something else. Something's wrong. I can tell. It feels horrible in here. And everywhere.
I will bet you 2 gold you'll be feeling better in like an hour's time.
Why do you think that?
Probably. Yeah.
Probably get some drinks in you. I don't know. I just got a
That would
feeling.
help.
I
Yeah.
don't think I'm gonna drink very much. I want to be. I don't know. I want to be sharp. I mean, I'm gonna try and stay up all night. Well, maybe that's not a good idea. Like,
No,
die.
no,
Pretty
no,
bad.
do
I
not.
think you need rest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe. Yeah. But I don't know. I'll try and eat and drink and stuff because I think I need to. But I feel like I don't want to get relaxed too much.
I'll order like food for people too before I go sit down.
Is there an equivalent of like a Pedialyte here, or like something like a Gatorade or something?
Gatorade.
Something we can drink to like get us like hydration, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, they have
Um,
different, like, drinks you can grab here. Made of
Like
different,
wellness drinks. Okay, I'm gonna.
like smoothies almost too, they have, and things like that.
I think I'll get everyone like something like that and be like, we gotta be tip top shape.
As
soon
Lucy
we can.
just drinking straight from a bottle that she got.
I got one for Lucy too, so she can have one if she wants. But probably would drink.
Lucy like hands over just like a bag of gold to the bartender, and just like he brings over like a tray full of different bottles of drinks and lays it down with cups for all of you. Drink up.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank
thank
you.
you.
Way better than smoothies. No offense.
I
This
know we
is-
want to have fun, guys, but I don't know if we can afford to have fun. Probably ever. We should probably just. I think we should probably just.
I think Winnie she's gonna pour herself a drink from one of the bottles, and she's looking at Winnie. She's like, "I think you need to just drink your smoothie and take a deep breath." Okay. And then she's gonna chug her drink that she just poured.
Yeah, Lucy's got her feet up off the table, just drinking one of the bottles and like sitting back.
Winnie's eyeing the other customers suspiciously, like.
All right. Give me your weapons. Here, come on. I'll hand them back if we need them. I'm a
My
little worried
fist?
about you.
Her fists, yeah.
Give me your bow.
She's gonna cut my hands to let
Oh
her.
my goodness.
She's the one I've been worried about. The enemy is
This
Winnie
whole
finding
time!
time.
And
Oh
you
my
all need a
God.
good night's sleep. My goodness.
Oh,
It's a bug. It's just a bug.
Lucy,
It could
it
be-
was pretty horrible to be honest. I
be
like
really
pour
bad.
myself a glass of wine. It probably is extra more than she normally drinks.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, yeah.
the adventure in life. Truly horrific things that happen to you. It's wonderful, isn't it?
I've heard
That's
that
the most
LaCroix
horrific thing
brand
that's
of
happened to
wine is
me.
really good, though.
The core wine.
It's a
Only
good
if it's
year.
plain.
Not sponsored.
It's not plain though. It needs to be plain. It's only good. That's the real nourishing stuff. Wait, like this is the Kroger brand. I've heard it's better.
Yes,
Sure.
Mr. Seltzer. He does his pretty well.
Mm-hmm. Makes good drinks.
What's the worst one for you, Lucy?
What's the worst what?
You said pretty
Adventure?
horrible things. Yes, what's your worst?
This is why I drink, and she just keeps drinking.
I was gonna say, Euphemia's already poured a second glass. It's gone at this point. She's like
Cheers.
keeping pace with Lucy. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, there's just certain things that you never really forget. But adventure in life, right? See some pretty horrible things trying to keep people safe.
And then they put you in jail for keeping us safe. For keeping everyone safe.
Yep. It's
Ridiculous.
wonderful.
Yeah, Debbie Downers. We just defeated some hags, y'all. Gotta celebrate first.
This is celebrating.
Ugh.
I don't know. I don't even know what happened with that whole thing. They could like take parts of you and put it inside and leave the rest of you.
Don't say inside again, please.
What?
Just don't say inside again. I had
Something
a
happened
bug
to
thing.
you?
What?
It was my nightmare. I had a bug inside of me.
Ugh.
Like under my skin. I was like trying to He just takes another drink.
She just
I
kinda,
will
like,
cheers you
tips the
and
bottle
drink
to you
another
as
one.
well as-
Yeah.
All right, Winifred, what was yours? Let's just get it all out right now. Rip off the Band-Aid.
Huh? Oh, I think that mine was.
What?
I thought that bug over there. I just keep seeing this bug keeps flying around me, and it's making me feel like.
I'm surprised you
We'll
didn't
tell
catch
you-
it with your
We'll
fist
tell
or
you if
something.
it's something to be worried about, okay? Don't worry about it.
But you guys are okay. Never mind. Your senses may be dulled with time. Maybe we all need
No,
to be.
I feel great, actually.
Okay.
It's,
Okay,
ahead.
that's good. Mine was I got turned to stone and I sat there for, God, I don't know, probably like 50 years or something. It was a long time, and I think I haven't really let myself think about it yet. I feel also so tired. I think I might pass out, but yeah, I haven't let myself really think about it yet. That was a long time though. It was a lot of thinking.
What did you think about?
Oh, everything I possibly could. I tried to like recite every book I've read. I tried to just do anything to keep my mind like from, I don't know, dying or going insane. But maybe I did. I don't know. Maybe I did go insane. Maybe I'm insane now. Are you guys here? Is this real?
Yes. yes.
Go pat your
Okay.
hand.
Yeah.
I like cheers Winnie specifically, and I'm like, that was one of mine, courtesy of them a few months ago.
Oh.
It was lovely. So
I don't feel. Yeah, it feels like a lot of time passed between when we first went in there and when we went out. So I know it was only apparently 3 days, but it felt like a long time. So it's weird.
Let me try that bottle. Like, no, I want more.
all right, Euphemia.
Well, first I lost Winnie, and then I wandered around in the woods. I felt something. I reached out and tried to feel like the world. It was weird. It was jello. It was like gel, like slime. I couldn't grab onto it. But then I felt something that seemed familiar, and I found my mom in a cave.
It was really
And-
her, you think?
I mean, it seemed like her. She asked me if I was real, and I asked her if she was real, and
And she didn't like turn awful or anything or turn into a nightmare? She stayed the same?
no, she was scared. She's been there for a long time. She was
It
hiding.
really was her.
She found a way to hide from the nightmares somehow. And and she didn't want me to go, but I had to go find all of you. So and she like starts to tear up, and she's like scrubbing at her eyes. She's like, I left her there, and I I found something else, and it was the tree that the staff came from. And
Oh.
and then I got really lost. I was gonna go right back to her, and then I got really lost, and it was like a maze for a long time.
Well, even us, I don't know if you would have been able to do anything. So even think we were like holding hands. We were trying to like look at each other, and even then we lost each other. I don't know
I
if
know.
I wouldn't blame yourself. I know it's hard, but I don't think anyone's meant to be with anyone else, and being alone, getting you alone is kind of the point, I think.
Yeah.
Isolating, yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Anyways, I tried to find my way out, and I tried a couple different things, and I kept trying to connect with maybe like what was around us, and it kept evading me. I couldn't grab onto it, and then I thought I should probably try summoning Ram, and then he showed up. And
So it worked.
it
Was he
worked,
mad like they said he'd
even
be?
in there? Well, no. No, he wasn't mad. I just didn't really have much to offer him other than what we bargained with in there. But
Did
I
he feel
just,
different?
I don't know. All of this is so different and weird.
Yeah.
I'm so glad we all got out. She like reaches across the table and grabs your hand, Eleonora, and Dav's hand, and she looks at you and she's like, I'm just so glad we all got out. I really love you, and I'm so glad you're all okay.
When he's like, and
Lucy
she's
kinda
looking
leans
around like something's
forward.
wrong.
As you're saying this, she's like, wait, I thought you were human. Why are your ears pointed?
What? She
You got
claps her
little
hands
points at
over
the,
her ears.
you got little points at the end of your ears now.
This is a lot.
This is a lot. This is really a
What does
lot.
it mean?
I mean, I guess that's part of our deal, I suppose. She's like pouring another drink while she's talking and just drinks it and is like staring off again.
Faemenia. All right.
What?
So you're like Fae now?
I don't know. Apart? Maybe? I mean, we traded. He was really excited about trading. He just wanted to make me special again, he said.
And he said you lost your specialness when you broke the curse, right?
Mm-hmm.
Might not be the worst thing.
I mean, I would have done it anyway. I had to get all of you out. We had to come out together. It wasn't going to work. That's what I told him. It was all or nothing. I wasn't going to leave any of you in there.
Did he
Thank
reference
you.
it?
I think
There was very little option at all.
I think we would have gotten safe. If only 3 days felt like more years that could even possibly count. I don't know. But hey, if your
I'll
mom
pat your
seemed okay in
shoulder,
there,
Winnie, while you're talking.
but if your mom seemed okay, if she, because I think the bad part was all of us got like caught by the nightmares. So if your mom was hiding from there, it could be a way for us to like restore her mind, like get her back to her body. So
That's
we
what
were
I'm
acting like
hoping.
that. Yeah.
That's what I'm hoping.
Maybe there are other. Maybe that crystal is just like a portal there or something, and there are other ones to get to where that is.
Oh no, let's not think that far. No, I
Okay.
can't do that today.
Yeah, I can't really either.
Not more crystals.
Yeah.
All right, you all won. Here's to winning. And she takes another drink.
I think he said here's to winning, and she's like, oh.
Winning.
Just a Winnie. She's special.
not even being cheers, but when we were excited, Lucy was like, maybe Lucy likes, oh no.
No.
Never mind.
Oh,
Well,
this,
thank you for being.
this is a sign you all are becoming true adventurers. You're starting to feel the horrors of what you've done.
know.
Been.
Oh, is that the sign?
You know, that makes
Makes
sense.
Yes.
I mean,
We're gonna be amazing adventurers because we felt We've been through a lot.
Eleanor, you didn't say your nightmare.
Oh,
Oh.
well, Kelly didn't want to hear it.
I'll go get her. I'll go
Too many
get her.
nightmares for her.
Sorry.
Tackle her.
You guys kept freezing, and all I could hear was and then it's freezing. So
Oh,
I just decided to take it
no.
off.
Oh
I think
dear.
it's do better now, so I think I'm good. But
They're Winnie back in the seat. She's fine. She's fine now. She's fine.
she's there running. Yeah, no.
Eleanor like looks over her shoulder a couple times.
It's fine. It's fine.
Looking.
I promise. It's okay.
The fly
Brilliant.
keeps going by me.
I was dragged into the ground. There's a cavern of mirrors. They all reflected me. They were like attached to me. Could puppet me around. It was great. Eventually, they started like taking my memories one by one. So I forgot my son. I forgot my mission. I forgot death. I forgot everything. It was great. So
That's terrible.
I was happy to kill them. I'll say that.
Cheers.
I cheers her.
Right.
And I'm glad you got the other one. So at least just 2 got away. It's not the worst.
Didn't get the set. Kind of upset
One-
about that one.
Hmm.
Yes.
Well, at least she can't do anything else. They were panicking, by the way. I heard them talking.
Were they?
Mhm.
Really?
Wait, what
Yeah.
did they say?
They were cursing the one who ran away, I assume. And 2 of them, Sybil and Laureline. I heard 2 names. I think Sybil was the one that got killed by the crystal. Maybe.
Say the names again.
Sybil and Laureline. I already thought about it. It's not any of the names in the cases.
Yes.
What was the one's name that we talked to before? Or the main lady?
I don't think she
She's
gave,
the leader.
Yeah, just
She
make
she
it
didn't
a
give a
name.
name.
Okay. Hmm.
Yes,
But-
when you dealt with the hags, Lucy, on your end, was there 4 or is it only 3 most of the time?
3 is the most common number. It can be more though.
Oh, it can be more.
Sometimes they can be connected to a bigger network of hags as well. Depends.
What?
Interesting.
It's just a theory. Obviously, we don't know anything yet, but I know that we had theorized that, or was it Death who said that the hags could be hiding in the timeline, like between the timelines, or in one of them?
That was Henrik Stevens.
Henrik.
That guessed that.
So Henrik, what if just one of them is doing that? I guess, and is able to go back and forth, maybe. And so
Maybe.
just one of them can, kind of transfer.
The way she
yeah.
talked, she didn't seem like she knew. Or
Actually,
that
yeah,
maybe, I
true.
mean, maybe she was playing stupid. I mean, truly, she could have
No.
just been lying. We didn't really press her on any of that.
I don't know if she would. I don't think she would have given us any information anyway. But yeah.
Right.
She didn't
Mhm.
So-
know about the Black Rose and what happened. So someone was watching us. Maybe it wasn't her.
Yeah.
It's true.
Interesting. Huh. Yes, I don't know. We'll have to compare notes when we get back to the other place. Maybe somehow its hold is weakened because of what we did here if it is remotely connected, but I don't know. That's probably
my
too
hope.
much to hope for.
I think that's all we have at this point, is hoping that we did something. We did something here.
Some food comes out to all of you. Some hearty food to eat.
Those were
Gobble
all,
it
like,
down.
So many
And
levels of
immediately
exhaustion.
start
Yeah. Eleanor tries to be proper, but she probably eats faster than normal.
No.
Is Lucy
For nightmare, it's all
Lucy's
it's
eating
all hand
normally.
food.
She's not eating fast or anything. Yes, eat up, eat up.
Thank you, Lucy.
Yeah, thanks.
You all did well. Impressive to watch. Without all of your gear, you still handled things.
Desperation
This is a
is
challenge.
a fuel.
Yeah, definitely.
It's usually what pushes you to action, that's for certain.
The more we get to know each other, the more we know how to rely on each other.
Yeah, teamwork.
you-
That's great.
Did you journey with anyone, Lucy, or were you mostly solo the whole time? Just working your way up.
And I've had people I've traveled with from time to time. I'm mostly solo though.
Interesting. Do you still do anything with the people you traveled with, or?
Not much. Pretty infrequently.
Part on bad terms?
No, I'm just more of a loner.
Interesting.
I get that.
Well, you
Think-
seem to be able to. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, while you guys are talking, Euphemia's like playing with the wispies in her hair now. She's like kind of listening, but not really. She's really distracted.
Like, what is this?
Right? Yeah. Just like running her hand through them.
You said one time that you had a whole thing with a lady is like hunting you down. Is that one of those like horrors, or was that not really a problem?
If you all can stay off of Valadius's list, that would be a good thing.
True.
Oh, a girl she got that she was upset with, and you'll love this one. She points to you, Dav. We got like worms that eat you from the inside out, but you don't die. It's pretty awful.
As he just stuffs his face with a bunch
Oh.
of food, and like we're all like, we all
Actually,
kind of
that
get
one-
queasy. Especially, it's like you're having noodles or something. It's like,
Oh.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom and just get some.
Oh dear, is she all right?
Yeah, she's fine now.
Oh, that's good. So that's what you mean by don't get on her bad side. Ugh.
I mean, she almost killed me, so, you know, it happens.
Ah. How do you defeat something like that? I mean, well, I guess you have your bow, but she's not dead, so.
Nah, this is made to save me.
Ah.
Does she know about who you work for and everything?
what was that
Beta?
before?
That was prior to everything.
Oh.
You think she'd be mad if she knew who you worked for now?
Oh, most definitely.
Shiv's like, I love how casual she is about it. She
Oh,
is.
yeah.
She's like, yeah, whatever.
It's
Ah,
fine.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
No, it's the casualness of someone who's seen some stuff.
So
That's what it
much.
is. It's
Yeah.
like too much. Where you're like, all right, I've
Whatever.
We had,
Reading
she got,
from it,
she got
yeah.
stuck for 3 days.
Oh,
Yeah, too bad.
that's cute.
I know a girl that got ate by worms.
baby adventure group.
Yeah.
You're the first trauma.
Look, now
it's
you're
okay.
real legit. Gold star, you did your first one.
Yeah, I mean, good thing you guys did. Good work.
Thank you.
Is he always so queasy? Kind of motions for Dab who left.
I
think it's just the
sort of
worms.
depends. Yes, I think.
Yeah.
Probably still fresh in his mind.
He's a little traumatized, maybe.
Okay, makes sense.
It's also look, he's like multiple drinks down, so like, he probably just had to go to the bathroom.
Oh
too.
yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
You just need a little talkie break from.
Yep. Had to break the seal. That's all.
As you guys are kind of sitting there still eating and drinking some more, the door opens to the tavern. And standing in the doorway coming in, you see another familiar face. Being Bari.
Ah,
here! Oh my
she double timed it here. Okay.
Oh,
Does
boy.
not waste any time. That is
Oh, so funny.
But hey, I'm
Comes-
glad we contacted them and we didn't waste any time because I
Yes.
think she would have been really mad if she would have heard we were like, we spent the night, we forgot to,
Sorry.
Oops.
we're busy.
Vari shows up. She's got some watchlight with her. She's got her bear with her. And
Yeah.
comes.
I'd be walking out of the
Marching
bathroom
in.
right when she's walking in. Like, whoa!
Or you just stop and walk back to the bathroom like, I gotta.
She just like looks at
Take
you.
a
Like,
plan.
Bloodbound.
she's like, oh. That's
Oh yeah, that's
Oh, does he
that's
still
swamp.
stink?
We've been in the swamp.
most
yeah.
of you stink pretty badly right now, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
No.
sure.
What are you gonna do?
The whole
It's cleared
bar,
away from us
the
in the
whole
bar.
tavern's like cleared out now by this point. That's you all.
Who are those stinky people?
That's stinky.
You're lucky that Lucy's
Ragged
paying so
looking
much,
folk.
otherwise you'd probably be kicked out as well.
Yeah.
Ragged.
Or
Nasty
keep
bog
playing.
water
You
smell.
can go outside, but keep playing.
But Vari walks in. Ah, you're back. Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Lucy just kind of like looks back over her shoulder at her.
Oh
might
my
be
God.
might be my time to leave.
Yes.
That's probably smart.
If,
What?
well, thank you, Lucy.
No problem. She'll drop like 10 more gold on the table and just be like, in case you want to get something else, and she'll start
Thank
walking
you.
out. She'll like nod to Vari, and Vari just scowls at her. She like kind of pushes past all of them out the door.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
So funny.
That's so funny. Oh my gosh.
I'll just walk back. Larry's here, and apparently we all need showers tonight. Then
Yes.
Vari comes marching over.
Sorry. Would you like to have a seat?
Sure. Come
want a
over and sit
drink?
down. No, I don't.
Okay. That's
I'll
fine.
take one.
I'll take that one and drink it.
So you're back. Where's Ira?
Oh my goodness, what has even happened?
He's
with
With
you.
you. But over there. We got cold. Sorry. And on a swamp, that's why we smell really bad. Swamp.
Yes.
Do you have any proof of anything? Is this just your word?
Yes. Yes. Here you go. And I like pull out Vari's box that she gave me.
We also have
Right.
hag
This is from
hands you
you.
could pull out and be like, these are hag hands if you guys want to like look at them.
If you need the proof that we just did that.
No, I won't volunteer that, but if we want, if we do have that if we need to.
Okay. So you give her the box.
Mm-hmm.
Take it and look at it and open it up. She looks inside. Looks kind of surprised for a moment. Closes it back and puts it in her pocket.
Did we get a chance to kind of like get a glimpse in of what was in there or no?
Are you trying to get a look, or are you just like seeing if there's a glance look?
I'm not trying to look. I'm just
Okay.
gonna see. I was just gonna see if
None
there's
of you see
anything I
it
could
then
observe.
with her.
with my double disadvantage or triple disadvantage or whatever I'm at right now. I'm like, there's no way. I'm gonna,
Yeah.
excuse me.
All out of the
you
booth.
got in there? Can I see? No, I'm not gonna do that. Yeah.
Did
What
something
can
that
I
comment-
try?
I just,
Oh,
sorry,
huh?
just being
Hold on.
paranoid for a minute. That's all I was doing.
What?
Right.
Something moving that corner
What's
over
yours?
there.
No,
man.
no, it's
Alright.
okay. Promise, it's okay. She'll pat your shoulder. It's fine.
Can I insight Vari's expression when she like opened the box? I was surprised, but can I like kind of see what her expression landed on after that, or what kind of like emotions I could read from just
Sure.
a look?
Go ahead, vibe check.
First one wasn't good. Oh, I got a good number after the bad one.
Aw.
Oh.
I'm gonna use my re-roll
Okay.
because why not?
Why not?
Good number. I got 2 okay numbers. I'm also gonna use my bless because why not?
Nice.
Okay.
It's insight. I think I have. Wow, I haven't insighted in a hot minute because I've been rock for a while and then I was dead and. Okay. It is gonna be 19.
Yeah, there's like look of surprise, and like she's thinking pretty deeply.
Okay.
You don't get like any hostility sense though from her as she's doing that. Just puts it
Alright.
away and
Does she seem to
Alright.
believe us now though? Like does she seem
you've
like
guessed that she
resigned and like oh, yeah.
seems like she probably believes you. Kind of
Okay.
sits back and looks kind of relaxed.
Hope that is adequate.
Yes. I believe your story.
Yes?
Yes.
Good.
Also, we figure
And she's
it's
like, they're fine. You don't need to arrest them. Looks to the guards.
yeah, good.
They seem
also
mad,
figured that-
or do they seem like they wanted to arrest us?
I mean, there's one of the guys just kind of like you get like a man, but
It's my
First day.
first day, and I
He
really wanted to do
He
it.
wanted to. Dang it.
I mean
really
you're in
want
Heaven's
to.
Reach, which has a giant crack through the
Yep,
Watchlight Tower
yep.
area.
Yeah.
So
Prime suspects.
Yeah.
when did you come back?
Oh,
A few days ago.
hold on.
What
this-
day exactly?
Well, we weren't really conscious for all of it.
Let's see.
20.
I'll just flip through my notes. I think the 22nd.
Yeah.
Oh no, the 23rd.
Again, I was right. But
Or the
Landed
22nd.
22nd.
yes.
Mhm.
Night of the
Mhm.
22nd.
The 22nd.
the night of the 22nd.
Yes.
It was nighttime.
Why?
Something happened then?
Yeah, the ground shook again that same night.
Everywhere?
Oh.
Like the whole world?
Yes.
Sorry,
Did it
I'm
crack form, or-
The crack here kind of grew a little bit.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I'm
And
trying to
similar
remember
reports happened as well from other cracks.
when we teleported. We just woke up there, didn't we? Or did we just got pulled? We didn't. Nothing happened. That I can't remember exactly how we.
Yeah, we didn't have a
Was there, like-
crack.
Wasn't there like some stuff in the air though?
There was a blue speck. I thought. Am I crazy? Wait.
Yeah, the blue
Okay.
speck, but that was
Okay.
Dav.
Yeah. That was it. Okay. All right. I didn't know if we felt the shake, and I didn't think we did, but I was just making sure we didn't. Nothing weird happened. Okay.
Let me double check anything else.
I thought there was pink sparkling energy in the sky above us, I wrote down.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
what I
you saw
thought.
something in the
I
sky.
know it's just
Yep.
you though.
That might have been
Why?
like you coming back into the world, but you did see some pink flashing. Yes.
Right.
Okay.
I'll mention that. I'll be like, yeah, there was some kind of pink energy in the sky, like when we came back this time. I haven't seen that before.
So it's progressing.
And she just
We
looks
don't know.
to you and says, "Yeah, There's been some issues with some things happening. Do you have a newspaper? She like motions back to one of the guards, and they step out for a second.
We
That's some
don't
things.
even know. Oh, okay.
We've been in a swamp for the past few days. We don't know what's, and not really even
Eleanor, is there any
conscious.
difference? And I like lift the back of my shirt. So
There's no difference from what you guys saw when you
When you
came
landed.
over. Yeah.
I just realized we were technically potentially in another realm, so I wasn't sure.
But the guard comes back inside and hands a paper over, and she lays it out, and she points to like a headline that talks about like the widening cracks in Heaven's Reach, and there's notes about it being elsewhere in the world. And then she says that same day, she points over to another spot, kind of flips through a few more, points to another spot, and the gate here in Heaven's Reach closed, was not able to be reopened.
What does that mean?
Connection to the outside world that is located here gone. Powerful magic was there to
Oh.
keep a pathway out of this world, no longer
To
functioning.
travel other places.
Connect to outside this world. Yes, it's gone.
So no one can leave now?
There's still ways to leave. Just the permanent one is gone.
The other
Oh.
planes.
To rise.
Oh, okay.
Remind
Was
me,
that-
does this mimic the shutter? I feel like I've asked this before, but you guys are saying plane of travel remained or something.
Yeah, sometimes.
So
It was the clerics and the gods
Yeah,
that were
people
gone,
who-
but that was it.
lost connection to gods, lost their powers.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, if you could leave in an arcane way, it still worked
Right.
in the shutter. But if it was connected to like
Divine.
a deity, then you couldn't do it.
Okay. Okay.
So it would just depend on like what the source of the magic was.
And the ground shook too as part of the shutter as well.
But now it's seeming like arcane methods are being affected. Is what you're saying.
Potentially. And then she flips back towards like the start of the paper and lays it down and points to another spot. There were fiends that attacked Hollowtide.
Is this all on the same day, or is this different days?
Low tide.
It sounds like the Hollowtide thing happened
Up north.
shortly after,
Right.
like right around that same day that the shutter again happened.
On the coast.
Wait, fiends attacked Hollowtide. What's is it what's
There was
is
a
everyone
large
alive?
number of
or-
fiends. Lots of people died in Hollowtide. From what I heard, there are people who were connected in the Watchlight that were able to get in touch with Ahedia, and a bunch of angels came and I think dealt with most, if not all, of the fiends that escaped and were there. I don't know where they came from, how they got in, but I think it's being investigated now.
So it's done. The attack.
It's not ongoing.
Yes, it's been dealt with much as possible so far. I think people are still looking for any other threats that may be out there.
Anything about Daybreak?
I don't think there's anything I've heard about that specifically, but oh, sorry, excuse me. Daybreak is where it happened, not Hollowtide.
I was
Sorry.
about to say,
Okay.
wait,
I was gonna say.
I had flipped. Daybreak.
I was
Daybreak.
panicking there for a second.
I had flipped.
Why-
Daybreak is where the
Okay.
thing happened.
Oh, that makes so much
Sorry.
sense. I'm like, how
Yeah.
is Julian like saying, I don't know?
Yeah.
And, like,
No.
and Arnold do like a magic
I was
bubble
flipping the
around
two
him,
cities. I was flipping the
and-
two cities. Daybreak is where
I
Woo!
saw
Okay.
Rachel
It
just
happened.
freak out meter going
Oh
like,
my
"I
God.
can't
Julian
do anything
is
for the
very
party,"
unaware.
but-
He's
Price
very
is
unaware
British.
of his surroundings and just is like,
Kinda.
"Oh,
Daybreak.
not paying attention.
Update my note here. It's Daybreak that this happened, not Hallowtide. I don't know
Okay,
why.
so
A lot-
it's
a
like
lot
in
of
those
kindred showed up.
cartoons. It's
Good.
like in those cartoons when like like when the baby's like toddling into traffic and then you have like the
Yeah, and
stressed out like pet trying to protect
Yeah,
it. It's getting
yeah.
like hit,
Oh,
but
yeah.
the baby isn't noticing. Like that was Julian like
All of them.
running
Cartoon was
around
that.
and like
Yeah.
Ardra like killing demons, like sweating, and
Yeah.
Julian's like la la, like not paying attention.
Nervous. He seemed a little stressed.
Yes.
The way it
Sorry.
says.
Sorry. Daybreak is where it happened.
Phew, okay.
I
Okay.
had the wrong thing on my note.
Ooh,
Update that. There we go. Daybreak.
okay,
Much better.
Wow.
Okay.
got it.
Phew.
The not often mark mistake.
I wrote the wrong thing in my note when I was typing that out. So
Oh.
So
So
funny.
we're just assuming they broke free from Northport, or do we think it's possibly another source of?
that
Oh,
happened in
magic.
Daybreak. That the Northport's fine.
Right.
Northport in the other timeline is the one that
Correct.
perhaps suffered a demonic outbreak, which, I mean, it seems close, but we sort of were wondering if the Northport was on like a ticking time bomb or something because
Yeah,
of
it's
what
weird.
happened in the other
So you're
place.
saying this could be the same thing, just in a different location, different time.
I mean, there were fiends. That's what we
Yes.
know.
We weren't able to get to Northport yet because we weren't hardly even there for very long. But
Well, seems like it's been pretty much dealt with, though. Daybreak is not in a good state, but
I'm glad it was dealt with. It seems that the problem in Northport is, well, the other Northport. I mean, it's not doing well. They're sort of at a standstill, hoping to keep it as contained as possible. So the outside help here is good, but still.
you all look terrible.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Should probably get some rest.
Yeah.
Yes.
And a bath.
Do you have any other details to let me know of? Anything important?
We are trying to figure out a way to be able to switch on our own. We might have some leads, but they might be here that we need to do it before we go back. Although I'm not certain.
What leads are those?
I'll just look at Dav and let him say what he wants to say, or I could say it, but if you...
You guys hesitate for a moment?
There's the remnants of my former cult that I'm realizing are still around. That could give answers to controlling this ancient magic, but it's a way we could get in with them to get information and figure out, make sure they're not doing anything worse before we continue forward out applying this to the issues we have at hand.
Ari turns to the other Watchlight people and she's like, I'm good. You can just go. I want to talk to them by myself. They look a little frustrated, but they'll turn and leave.
Thank you.
Once they're gone, she like looks back and okay. So tell me everything. Now they're gone. If you had anything you're hiding, let me know. Come on. I need to know this stuff.
Well, our sources of trying to figure this out are extremely limited due to that all of this seems to have to do with ancient magic. So we don't have a lot of options to pick from in unraveling how to control this, how to fix things, Hunrick Stevens in the other timeline is one of them, but he did not know what the marking was. If we can get him ingredients of specific monsters in the area, then he thinks he can do some ancient magic rituals to either heal the magic, which might help here, since everything seems to be connected.
There is that big
Or-
river in the middle that connects it all.
Yes. Or he could even identify the marking and what it is. So that's one avenue that might help us. The other one is Daryl's old associates, who are experts in ancient magic as well.
And nearby is one of these ingredients anyway.
Yes, so we could tackle two with one if we go up north. Before we go back. I mean, it seems like we have to be wise about when we travel, though, because if every time we come back, if something worse happens, I don't know what will happen when this marking is completed.
Yeah, that worries me if that ground shook. That's not good.
Yeah, people are pretty worried right now. And a lot of people who have left.
That makes sense.
Makes sense.
Is there any word from Strastrom? Like, what is he saying? Has he reached out to anybody?
I mean, he's in connection with the Watchlight, as far as I know.
I feel like if there's anyone that would understand the most about this, it would be him.
Well, maybe I can work something out, talk to some people, see if we can get a meeting.
That would be helpful. Any insight we can get from any source is needed at this point. It's all so unknown.
Laurie, are you already here, or did you teleport here?
To meet you,
Yeah.
I teleported here.
Hate to
Did,
sound.
Oh, sorry. No, go ahead.
Just gonna, freeball it, saying if you're interested in maybe aiding us get to these things faster, if you wouldn't mind helping us, giving us a ride, or even helping us maybe fight a few of these
We'll get
creatures.
resources, something. I mean, if we're barred from libraries and different places.
Oh,
The information we get.
I don't
obviously
teleport
can't be
myself. I have to pay for that. Or use a service that I have access to.
Fair enough.
So it is not something I can just give to you myself. Mostly because of my connection to the Watchlight, I can do it.
Gotcha.
But we'll see. Maybe Strastrom can help get in touch with him. I know the Watchlight is not big fans of you all.
Yes. There are likely grave robbers in the city as well. They're trying to kill me.
All right.
So, we'll be alert, obviously, but that is a danger that comes with being here.
I recommend being careful.
Is there anything else that happened that we should be aware of? Have you heard anything from my side of things with my brother or anything?
No,
Or the case?
I've just heard there is a lot of questions about where Julian is. And demands to find him and bring him back. About it. Really get involved in all that.
Right.
but the magic side of things is more what I'm interested in. Studying that, figuring out what's going on there.
Of course. Do you think, since we have been taken into your care, we'll be able to traverse the city or go into shops or
Go see
get
my mom.
resources that we need, see her mother?
I don't think the watchlight will bother you.
No? All right.
That's what you're worried about.
Yes. That was.
No, the judge put me in charge of watching over you, and for now, where we're at. Don't screw that up, and you shouldn't have to worry.
Sure. Are you going to be in town?
Perhaps for a
If
little
you're
bit.
trying to secure a audience with Strastrom.
Perhaps for a little bit. We'll see.
Oh dang it! I had another question I was gonna ask her. I forgot.
So what do you plan to go to first? I need to have some idea of what your plans are so I can report back. Because I think some people want you to immediately head back over to other world that you talked about going through the another mishap crack. But if you need to stay here, I need to know what you're doing. Is it north or is something else?
I assume north, right?
I mean, is that what we're thinking? I mean, we need to
Um,
stay here and rest a bit. We've been through
a lot in the
a
last.
rather harrowing experience. If you want to tell your Watchlight associates, Coven of Hags and the Swamp's Rest is dead. So
The ones that were killing people that
Oh.
that Edison started working on.
Possibly one at large still.
There's one that went away, but we think individually they're much less powerful, so it should be pretty safe.
Wants to try and start again.
Okay, maybe, hopefully safe. Who knows?
but they're dead. I don't know if anyone needs to know that. Or if we should tell someone else. I don't know if anyone would.
I'm not familiar with this
do it.
in this whole situation, so I could mention it, but I don't really know who to talk to about that.
All right.
Well,
Good.
maybe you can send a message through Watchlight because Edison was the one that was in charge of the case beforehand. Sure. Maybe someone else would be in charge of that above him.
Or maybe you all could do that too, because you seem to know all the details and I have no idea what's going on.
Fair
Or
enough.
we could talk to him.
We will. Yes. I just in case you had a connection that could bridge that hatred gap.
I can
but
mention
if
it,
you don't think so,
but
that's
you might
fine.
want to do it yourself.
Sure.
That's all we're saying.
That's all right.
Okay.
Yes. Dabro, I don't know what you think, but it does seem like going north is the next step for both of those reasons.
I mean, I'm fine with that. I don't want to make everyone feel like they have to stop any other plans for me, but logically, I'd like to get there before anyone else does. And I feel like the more understanding of information, the more power we have, the easier it is gonna be to deal with Northport anyway.
Yes.
Yeah. If there's any way we can expedite the travel, we should see if we can figure that out. It's gonna take
I
us a
agree.
while.
If we can get hands on some sort of magical books, I might be able to get a spell that can help us in the cold
That would be good.
at night. But I mean, the library's destroyed, isn't it? So I'm not really sure where else to go for something like that.
Smaller libraries in town.
Yes, with magical books and things.
Are there like wizards here and floating towers too?
Yes.
think you or the Watchlight would have any connections to any.
What are you talking about?
I mean, if a wizard has a spell in their spell book
Oh, you mean going to see if someone else has
instead
it.
of a library.
I mean, they're all private citizens, so I don't know if you'd get anybody from the Watchlight knocking on their door saying, give them spells.
Hey, bad things are happening. They're trying to stop the earthquakes. I know I'd be
I-
open to share a spell or two in exchange for another one.
Well, maybe you can find one and give them your story and plead your case, convince them. It's not the Watchlight's job to go knock on doors and demand things from people like that.
Again, not asking Watchlight to do it for me, just seeing if they had a connection that would lead us in the right direction. That's all I'm asking. Just spitballing here.
I can go to the library. Well, probably find it.
Alright.
I think it's. But
Dad's realizing Vari's not a spitballing idea.
yeah.
She thinks there are bad ideas in brainstorming, and you just
Oh
have
yeah.
one. She's
That
like,
was stupid. Anyone else?
anyone else? Oh, okay, sorry.
Oh my gosh. So that's a thought. No matter what, I think if we go up north and we're supposed to get an alpha yeti heart, that's one of the components. For
Yeah.
Henrik Stevens.
Oh, okay.
So if we can get that, even that is enough for something. Although, like I said, I think we don't have time to meander about, hoping that we figure out this marking and back and forth before we can control it, because this is looking more and more near completion all the time, and I don't know what happens when it is done.
Something bad, probably.
Yes, we should get this figured out as soon as possible. But you look like you need some time to recover from whatever you just went through. And a bath. Please take a bath. And you can let me know if you decide to leave soon. Otherwise, I can try to get in contact with you before you are staying in town. So give me your location of where you plan to stay, and I can reach out to you if I have any updates.
Is this place have an inn?
Yeah, they do have some rooms.
We may just stay here, honestly.
Perfect. Easy to find you then.
Yeah, I mean, I think we would be here at least a couple days. We need to recover.
Gives me time to try to pull some strings. Be done.
Yes, that would be perfect then.
All right. She looks at like all the empty like bottles off the table and food that's been eaten, just like, wow, look at you all. Okay. She like takes a paper and kind of like folds it up and throws it onto the table in the center, and begins to get up with Howl the bear and turns back towards the door.
Vari,
Yes.
thank you for giving us a chance to prove this.
Yeah, thanks.
Well, it's about vengeance for me. It's about figuring out what's going on.
Yes, that's what we want to.
Just turns and keeps walking.
He goes at the door. Dad's kind of like twirling his drink. He goes, I am vengeance. I am the artificer. I am the knight. It sounds really cool, though, right? I mean, just... No? Okay. Down.
Oh, I'm glad we got that piece of information from Vari before we hopped over, because we would be in jail right now, if not.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been an hour yet. He's like been watching the clock lately. Gonna have a short rest.
Sure, you guys can have a short
What?
rest.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just about right. Eleanor, how you feeling? You think you got some spells?
I think you should. Yeah, you and Winnie.
Um,
We need to address this.
Just what?
I mean, yes, I do feel bad casting a giant spell in the inn, so we might need to go outside to a courtyard or
yeah.
something.
For sure.
Okay. What are you casting?
Remove curse. We'll see if that helps us feel
Am I
better.
cursed?
Probably.
What?
Just
Are
breathe it out.
there any bottles that have anything left in them on the table, Mark?
Yes, there are some. What's your passive at, Winnie? Or not Winnie, Euphemia?
It would be normally. Where is it?
Set a -5 from what you're normally at.
-5, so 14.
Oh.
Does anybody else beat a 14? With your
No, I think
passives?
mine's like a, yeah.
It's for 13, I think.
So as you're looking through, you see some bottles, you're kind of just looking around. You notice the paper that was thrown on the table. And a headline on one of the back pages catches your eye, Euphemia.
Oh no.
Okay, I'll read it.
Innkeeper found dead under mysterious circumstances.
Oh no, where is it? Where?
Oh no. I'm gonna point to it and open up the paper and read it.
You look and see the article talks about in Yellowfield.
Yeah, I knew it. I know it was
Ooh.
him.
Innkeeper of the Untamed Drinker was found dead.
Yeah, I figured it was him.
Oh.
Seemingly
Oh, no!
possible robbery that's gone wrong.
Wait, I don't. That's
Like
really
she tried-
weird. Who did that? We didn't. Was it the Sparkle that did it? Did the Sparkle tell on Idgen?
I am Glory. I am the vengeance.
I think that's a good spot to end tonight's session.
Oh
no.
my gosh.
Yo.
So, with that, we'll
Or
end
aren't
here.
it?
A little shorter session than normal, but you know, it's fine. That's a good point to end at right there. We'll pick up what happens next time in session 100.
Yeah.
Pretty exciting. We'll
Oh
get there.
man.
So, hope you can tune in for that next week. But we're gonna end the recording, then we'll go raid somebody. So thank you so much for watching. We appreciate y'all for being here. Have a great one. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all.